It was a beautiful Saturday afternoon. The weather was warm and the sky was clear. To Nancy Huff, this was a good omen. Nancy was on her way to her 15th class reunion. Although she was excited to see many of her old friends from high school, Nancy had something even more important on her mind. In high school, she was as kind as she was beautiful. She had always been willing to help almost anyone who needed her assistance. There was only one person who Nancy never reached out to. This person was the smartest boy in school, Graham Allen. Nancy had a secret crush on young Graham, but many of her friends looked down on him because he was more concerned with studying than with making friends. Sometimes people teased him, and although this bothered Nancy very much, she never reached out to him. Nancy had never married. She chose the demanding career as a lawyer instead. In Washington, D.C., she had become rather well known for her strong desire to wipe out organized crime. For too long, gangsters had influenced politics and ruined innocent people. Nancy kept track of all major gangsters in America. Through her powerful position in Washington, she wanted to have as many gangsters put behind bars as she could. Of all the gangsters, Nancy wanted one most of all. His name was Aaron Muggs Miller. It was always difficult for the police to catch Muggs because he always used restaurants as hideouts and as places to manage his illegal business. He would threaten the restaurant owners until they agreed to allow him to use the restaurants. Unfortunately, the owners of the restaurants were the ones to get into trouble. Some even disappeared. Nancy had recently received a tip from an unknown caller. The caller said that Muggs was now putting pressure on a restaurant owner named Graham Allen. Now was Nancy's chance to finally reach out to Graham and defend him. As she walked into the reception hall, she felt a strange presence behind her. When she turned around, she realized that it was none other than Graham himself. Although it had been 15 years since they last saw each other, at first glance, there was a spark between the two. Immediately, they began to talk about how their lives had been and about their successes in life. After an hour of chatting, Nancy finally revealed to Graham her true intentions. She explained to him that she was aware of his troubles with Muggs and that she wanted to help. She said that in high school, she had never been there to help him get any problem solved. But now, after 15 years, she had come to reach out to him, an old classmate. As you know, Lucinda is a talented young artist. Presently, she's painting a portrait for Mr. Wallace, the president of a very large insurance company. Mr. Wallace is sitting in Lucinda's studio, and they are talking.
Lucinda, you are amazing. You've really come a long way with that portrait. I never expected you to work this quickly.
Well, Mr. Wallace, I have to finish it as quickly as possible. I've been working on it day and night.
Is there any reason why you have to hurry? I want to give this portrait to my wife for her birthday, so yes, I want to have it done by then. But that's not for another 6 weeks.
Yes, actually, the reason why I've been rushing is that after I finish this portrait, I don't plan to take on any new clients.
That's too bad. I think you are a very good painter. Have you decided to quit painting?
No, not at all. It's just that in about 7 weeks, my husband Tom and I will be going on a 6-month world tour.
You must be thrilled. Did you win the lottery?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. My husband is going on a business trip, and I'm going along with him.
6 months is a very long time for a business trip. The longest business trip I've ever taken was 2 weeks. What does he do?
My husband works for a travel book company.
That must be a very interesting job. I would love to travel for a living.
He doesn't travel for a living, Mr. Wallace. He writes reviews of small hotels and inns for a living.
But he must enjoy the traveling.
Sometimes he enjoys it, but usually it wears him out.
Yes, I suppose flying all over the world all of the time must get tiring.
This will be his first international tour, actually. He previously wrote only New England reviews. This is a very big promotion for him. His boss also wants me to come along.
Will his boss pay for both of you?
Yes, she will. This is an all-expenses-paid trip. You see, if a young couple travels together, then the hotels won't know they are being reviewed. Usually travel writers go alone. This way, Tom can write a more accurate review.
His boss is pretty smart. If the hotels knew they were being reviewed, they would give you better service than usual. Say, what will you be doing during this trip?
I plan to enjoy every moment of it. I will also bring my paints with me. I'll probably paint the local scenery and get some nice pictures finished.
Lucinda, I do think your work is very good. You know, every year our insurance company sends out a calendar as an advertisement. Most companies do it these days. Do you suppose I could commission you to do a calendar for my company?
Why, that would be terrific. As I told you, I hadn't planned on taking on any new clients, but this could be a business trip for the both of us. Oh, gosh. This is turning out better than I expected.
Good. Please come to my office at 10:30 on Tuesday morning. We can discuss the details of the calendar then.